We're back, and welcome to another Sunday Fun Day. Dudes, digital downloads, reviews. Cheers, kicker.
Cheers, son.
Good morning, piece of shit.
Good morning.
Oh, look at all this. They're selling a 94-piece Beanie Baby set for $2,000, kicker. That was back in the day.
Okay, that was back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man.
And as you notice, we're gonna do the Beanie Baby movie.
It's called the Beanie Bubble.
Oh, fuck you, Kike. You know what I'm talking about, you dick.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about.
I liked it.
It was good, right?
After like 5 minutes, I didn't see Zach Galifianakis anymore.
Yeah, right? I know. He was
Really
so good in this.
Different.
Yeah.
Than anything I've ever seen him do.
Yeah.
Ever. He just got lost in the character, and even the face. Like after a while, I didn't even recognize him. You know?
Yeah. It was a very complex character that he played. He pulled it off really nicely, man. Like, I really enjoyed his acting.
It kind of reminds me of my cousin.
Chewie?
No, not Chewie. This is another.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he's not really one because he got married and has like 4 kids, but I always thought he was one, Kike, because he acted just like this fucking.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. But it turns out he's not gay. Man. He's got 4 kids and is married. Unless he sneaks out in the middle of the night and goes fuck some guys downtown, but I wouldn't know about that.
All right, let's go back to the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So this is an Apple original movie. And they've been pretty consistent with their movies, man.
Bezos gives them money. And pays good writers too. It goes good writers too.
Well, yeah, they have. Apparently, I mean, I'll be honest. At the beginning of the movie, it started a little slow, but it got really good, really fast. Once we start knowing who the characters are, because it kind of chopped up in different instances.
That's
like
what pisses me off. Is they go back and they really go back and forward with this one.
Yeah.
But at least you see the year. It goes to 84, then it goes back to 94, and then go back to 85, and then it goes back to 97, and it keeps going like that back. But at least it tells you, so you don't get confused like in Christopher Nolan's fucking Oppenheimer. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, yeah. It had Sarah Snook and Elizabeth Banks, and both were pretty damn good too, man.
Let me burst your bubble on this. The 3 females, the characters,
yeah,
they're not real.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess
they're loosely
they had to make a drama on
they're loosely based on real people, but they did make. That's all Hollywood. I mean, the little Asian girl or Indian girl.
What? Just Asian? Yeah, Asian.
She wasn't 21 and wasn't like that, nothing like that. She was actually a marketing person he hired, and she came on board and showed him all about the internet and shit, and she was getting paid good.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you know, it was, and then the wife and also the other chick, I mean, it's a lot of Hollywood stuff because I read up on them because I wanted to see who those chicks were hot. I wanted to see what they looked like and shit. and no,
no Elizabeth Banks.
Different names, different people, different story, and he still is really close to both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he never married either of them, but he still probably fucks both of them at the same time too. on New Year's, you know, they are really drunk and shit.
So what now that I hear that you read about this, was the guy really an asshole? Like, because Zach Galifianakis makes this character that is very believable and really like a piece of shit.
That's what pissed me off about the movie. No, what pissed me off about the movie is that for more than half of the movie, there wasn't anything wrong with him, and then all of a sudden, when he fired her or something, or he demoted her, took away her thing, you know, she was no longer co-CEO or something.
She was
then they started the bad side of him, and I was thinking, it's been more than half of the movie, and you're barely showing that he's being bad. You should have been showing from the beginning that he's an asshole. They didn't. It kind of that bothered me because it's like no, if you're gonna say that he's an asshole, then start showing him from the beginning slowly the stuff that he's doing, but they never showed it, and all of a sudden towards the end then they show you, and this is why he's an asshole.
Yeah.
After you just showed him be a flamboyant badass for more than half of the movie. That was my gripe. Not my only gripe. The acting was great, but I was like, who wrote this? Because they wrote it wrong. They should have shown he was being an asshole from the beginning.
I actually there was hints of him being an asshole. Remember when they were the girl who works for him she's in the booth and she's like, the guy's very demanding. He's like, oh no, we don't want that. And why is this here? And I told you to wear something colorful. You know, like he was very like low.
That's every boss.
Asshole.
That's every boss.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was good. I got pissed off because I thought this chick went on to be Pokemon and she made the Pokemon famous and all that shit. And it's a bunch of lies, Kike.
Really? That didn't happen?
No, because it's a made-up person. Wow. The little girl, she was actually a marketing rep, this other lady, and that wasn't, her name was not Maya Kumar, and she was a college student, and she didn't do none of that shit. All she came in is to show him the internet and how to set up for Beanie Babies and the website. And actually, I found out that Beanie Babies, when the internet first started, there were no websites or nothing. Beanie Babies was the first thing out there, and since everybody was using the internet and there was nothing out there, everyone would go to the Beanie Baby site, which is why it crashed, because there wasn't anything out there. They were one of the first pioneers of the internet. I had no idea. And eBay, fucking like 95% of their sales back then was just Beanie Babies, because no one knew how to use the internet. No one knew how to make websites. This guy was the only one who had it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I like the part where they're going online and then it's like taking forever and she's like, it's pretty fast, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I laughed on that part.
Yeah. It's faster nowadays. I mean, but at least you don't have to put in the CD anymore. America Online. I mean, look at how good it looks right now. We're using America Online, folks. Oh yeah. This podcast brought to you in part by America Online. Oh yeah.
They don't fund us. No,
they don't. We have to pay them. I have to pay a subscription to get the internet. It's worth it though.
Yeah, and like the internet is worth it. This movie is actually worth it to watch, man. I highly recommend this to watch.
Yeah, there was no tits or no ass. I mean, I expected Elizabeth Banks at least her butt crack or something, and there was no sex scene. They closed the door and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if he really was a or not. We didn't actually see him fuck anyone, Kike.
Oh my god. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I you recommend it? I do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I like the part. You want to end it already? I'm not done talking about it. You're trying to say the subject and shit. Fuck you, Kike. Yo.
All right. What? I can't wait for your input.
The little girls? They're the ones who came up with it.
Well, well, he was asking questions to
the idea. Like, the little girls all like, I liked what you gave me, but it doesn't fit, and I can't take it to school because it's big. And he goes, well, I guess I have to make a smaller one. And he made a little one for her, just because he wanted to get laid, with the mom. And then the other little girl, can I have one too? And then that's when the little thing came on his head. Hey, we need to make little ones. So it was the little girl's idea and shit. When you think about it.
According to the movie, now that we know that most of this shit wasn't true.
I don't know if that's true or not. I should have researched that part. I mean, I kind of, that pisses me off about these movies taking liberties. Like, remember that Flamin' Hots movie? And then they're saying that he didn't make nothing and shit, that he was lying. Like,
I don't even know.
I don't even want to believe.
I remember that.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't give him too much smack, because whenever we make the dude's podcast biopic, I'm gonna be played by a blonde, blue-eyed, fucking 6'5", 250-pound with a six-pack and fucking big arms and shit.
Okay.
Blonde hair, green eyes.
It is your movie, so.
Yeah. Kike, I don't know. You can be played by Michael Cera, whoever the fuck you want.
Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I guess.
Yeah. We'll brown face that motherfucker. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's get this over with. Kike don't want to talk about this fucking movie no more, and
it was good.
It's good. Obviously we both liked it, so I'm giving it a chug. Kike, I assume you're giving it a chug too.
Yeah, I did. Another one.
All right, folks, you know what that means. 2 chugs, and we get a blonde beer wench. Yeah. Go watch this movie. It's good.
Yeah.
Cheers
That is-
and happy Sunday
Cheers.
fun day.